So I've been up here since around 11:30. The cat was just missing in action until then. Now 12:37. I've been up here for about an hour, but I got distracted by YouTube. I'm currently watching A Clockwork Reader because I saw that she posted day 1 of Booktubeathon's vlog, and I thought, oh, maybe I could do it day by day, and then I thought, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that, because then I would have to edit at night and I won't be able to read. But I'm not really that tired, so I am gonna start looking for Alaska, and so it's currently 1:15, and I am on page 37, but I'm getting kind of tired now, so I'm gonna throw in the hay. I was reading for 35 minutes. And I read 37 pages, so that's not bad. It's still a bit more than a page per minute. Sleepy, so I'm going to go to sleep now, and when I wake up in the morning, I don't know whether I'm going to continue reading this or whether I'm going to read one of the other books. I don't know. We'll see when that happens and what I'm in the mood for. I'll see you in the morning.
There's a distance.
I'm glad I finished reading outside yesterday. So it is just gone 12. So I'm still reading Looking for Alaska, obviously. I only read the 37 pages of it last night, but I will probably get this finished today. People were rain, I was drizzle, and she was a hurricane. I love that quote so much. I got distracted by YouTube. Whoops. I still haven't read yet today, and this is the worst I've been so far. Like, I've always started reading before 12 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna get a cup of tea. In case you didn't notice yesterday, I was trying not to drink tea so I didn't get so like hyper. But I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea because it has caffeine in it, and then I'm gonna start reading Looking for Alaska again.
It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line.
So it's 1:38 now, so 1:40 basically. I just got to page 100, and it's 52 days before a certain thing happens that I don't want to happen. I'm really tired. I've already finished one cup of tea, and I'm gonna make another one. And then I'm going to continue reading. I forgot how much I loved Looking for Alaska, and I'm pretty sure I read it last year actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, I read it last year on September 29th, which was, what, 10 months ago? However, I'm really enjoying it, and I forgot how much I did enjoy this book.
Counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again.
People were rain, I was drizzle, and she was a hurricane. I am not okay. Definitely not okay. I can just stop here, right? Like, this is a good ending. Sleeping in a sleeping bag with a girl he just has to be his girlfriend. Yep, that's a good ending. Yep. This doesn't happen. Next Twitter sprint starts in about 10 minutes. I haven't read since the one day before yet because I'm really procrastinating. When the Twitter sprint starts, I am going to do that. I'm gonna have a freak storm outside. The wind has been really high all day long.
And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways.
I read that disastrous part of the book, and I'm now on page 181, and I'm not taking part in the current sprint that's going on, but she's currently got a sprint going on at the minute, and I needed to just take a minute to calm and compose myself. So I stepped back from this sprint. I will be joining in the next one, I think. I read like 2, maybe 3 hours total, and I'm over halfway of the book. According to Goodreads, there are 271 pages in it, and I'm on 181, which means I have 90 pages left, but there is like extra deleted scenes and stuff that I'm also going to go through and read. For the main story, I only have 90 pages left, so I'm definitely going to finish it today. That'll be the 5th book I finished in one day. Not necessarily one sitting, because I do take little breaks, but definitely one day. 5 out of 7 books read, and I still have 4 days left of the Booktubeathon to read 2 books. I might actually complete all 7 challenges. We just had a 45-minute sprintathon, and I read 55 pages, in which I cried. It was the aftermath of what happened. The first time I read it, it was what happened, and then the past 2 times I don't think I cried, at least I don't remember crying. And then this time, it was the aftermath. The event that takes place 6 days after is what got me crying. Yes, I cried. It wasn't like heavy crying, it was just like tears down my cheeks. 35 pages left in this book, which I'm going to read in the next sprint probably. Then I've got like some extra bits that I'm going to read, like the deleted scenes. So as it happens, I have to go to the shop, and that means I can't take part in the next, probably last sprint. But I have about half an hour to an hour left of reading this book. It's now sunny outside. Give it like 5 minutes for me to get ready, and it'll be raining again, I guarantee it. Yeah, I've got to go shop to get some stuffs, and then when I get back, I'm going to read like I've never read before. No, I'm not going to do that, because if you read like you've never read before, then you're not going to get very far, because you don't know how to read. So there we go, a quick little spritz with makeup, and then I've put my hair up in this sort of French braid down to a little ponytail. I'll try to show you, but I mean, I really don't know if you can see it. Shoved a bit of concealer on and some mascara, and then tied my hair up and my little shoesies on.
To get away, to see you again.
I got back from the shop about 20 minutes ago, and I've just kind of been here. I've been trying to work out whether I should read Looking for Alaska before cleaning, as in I have to do some dishes and a little bit of tidying up. Not that big of a deal. Whether I should clean first. And I decided that I would go on the interwebs, i.e. YouTube, and I will search as to whether there is a cracked version of the Looking for Alaska audiobook, because I only have about 40 pages left, 35 pages left, so it's not that big of a deal if I listen to the audiobook. And I found one, so I was skipping through trying to find the bit I'm at. I've had to start a little bit sooner because I can't find the exact bit I'm at. Like, I can get just before, but if I skip forward any more than that, it goes afterwards. It says that I have an hour left, so I'm going to play this hour. I am double speeding it because the reader is quite slow for what I personally prefer, but so I am going to double speed it, so that gives me half an hour to do the dishes and do a quick tidy up, and then I'll also get the book finished, which is great. I could just wait, but honestly I don't want to. I want to finish the book. It's such a fast reading splurge at the minute that I want to get it done, and then I have the selection and Kisses for Lula to read, and then I'm finished the Booktubeathon TBR, and I'll see if I can read any more. I'm gonna put this on, do some dishes, tidy up a bit, and then I will update you again soon. Finished the audiobook and tidying up. Look, all the dishes. All the dishes are very much clean. And now I'm going to make a drink, make some food, because it's about 7 o'clock. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to read the deleted scenes. So, using my Stitch cup, and it's so cute. Yeah, so I finished Looking for Alaska. It was a reread for me, and I'm pretty sure that it was in my wrap up for September, so I'm not going to be re-reviewing it because that's just kind of pointless, really. I have a cat. There's no point me telling you here what I thought about it because it was a reread. It's one of my favourite books, but it's not like one of my all-time favourites. I mean, I know why it is for some people, I totally understand that, but it's never going to be one of my all-time favourites. No, it's just not. I really don't need to explain myself. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, and I'm entitled identical to mine. I don't need to explain myself, but I just don't think it's ever going to become one of my all-time faves, which is sad because I do really like the book. I'm going to go through after I've cooked my burger. And then I'm going to read through the deleted scenes. So I just got finished reading the deleted scenes in the book, and it's not like extra scenes I thought it would be. It's more like original copies and like the original version of what he was going to write, and then he changed it, so it's more like the unedited original version that he wrote. So there's things like the first opening, the funeral, stuff like that. But it was really interesting to read into, I think so anyway. Other people might not, but I enjoyed it. Now I need to mark it down in my book journal log thing, Goodreads, and update my Twitter because I've just finished my 5th book of Booktubeathon. I really didn't realise that I left the two that I'm most scared for till last. I left the really girly one, and then the one that I read a similar book to, it's still probably really girly. The 2 girly books till last, and oh, this might slump me, which is probably a bad thing. Fingers crossed, guys. So I just got finished editing the vlog so far. I've edited day 1 and day 2, and this was gonna be a whole vlog in one, but after finishing editing that part, it's currently saving at the minute. After finishing editing that part, I realised how much I've actually vlogged. Day 1 and day 2 is 23 minutes and 43 seconds. Near enough 44. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be splitting these vlogs up into 4 different parts. Now that I've edited that and it's 8 minutes past 11, I think I'm going to start Kisses for Lula, because I don't want to start the selection and then read this, because I know that I'm not going to enjoy this that much, because it's not my type of book. I'm going to read this, and hopefully by reading the selection afterwards, this won't put me in a slump because I didn't like it. Maybe it'll surprise me, maybe, but it really is not my type of book. So whilst that video is saving, I'm going to finish up watching the Clockwork Readers vlog, and then I'm going to watch Jessie's vlogs, and then I'm going to, hopefully it should be finished exporting by then, and I can upload it, and whilst it's uploading I can start reading Kisses for Lula. If not, then I'll just have to start it tomorrow, but it's fine, because I have 4, 5, 6 and 7 to read 2 books, and I think I could do that really easily. Considering I've read 5 books in 3 days, I'm pretty sure I could read 2 books in 4 days. I got sucked into the whole that is Booktube. Now it's midnight. Video is still saving, that's how long it's taking it. But I want to get it uploaded tonight. It's on 79%, so it doesn't have that long left. After I finish this video by Read by Zoe, I'm going to start reading. I need to read. That's just something that needs to happen right now.
See you again.
So I'm just making the thumbnail, and I got joined by a kitty. So I'm on page 50. I'm really not that into it. It's not the worst contemporary I've ever read, but it's definitely not the best. Fine, it's not that bad. Video has uploaded 75%. It has about 10 minutes left to upload, and then I'll post it, and then I'm going straight to bed. I'm not going to read any more tonight. 50 is a very rounded number, and I'm content with leaving it there for the night. I'm going to upload this video, and then I'm going to go to sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow.
We got millions of reasons to let it all go.
So I didn't do any reading in the bath because I didn't want to be miserable. I know that I don't like this book, and I can feel it already starting to brew up in me, the fact that I am not going to want to finish this book. I have to do it. For the Booktubeathon, I have to do it. I'm still on page 50, but that's fine. I've just been told that Shakira and Tia are on the way home now, so they should be back around like 5 or 6 o'clock. But they should be home soon, and I'm gonna try and read as much of my book as I can before they get here. And I'm gonna try and read, but first I need to... where is it? But first I need to update my tracker to fill in day 3, which I only read looking for Alaska, but that's fine because that's 350 pages, and then do the total pages read. Today is yellow.
Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong, and I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away.
Halfway through day 4, I'm over halfway through the readathon, so I'm actually really on track. I need to finish these 2 books. That's my goal. So I'm going to read as much as I can of Kisses for Lula and hope for the best.
See you again.
Page 89, and I've been reading for about 40 minutes, so this book, I don't know, I'm about a quarter of the way through. Gotta keep holding on and keep just keep reading. I'm already so bored and so tired. I might take a break, watch some YouTube, edit some of the vlog from it yesterday, and just have a little bit of a break because it's so cheesy. I don't. Okay. I just got finished editing what I've filmed so far, and it is already on 14 minutes and 6 seconds. But okay, sure, whatever. But it's whatever. Glad that I decided to separate these videos. This is probably going to be another like 25-minute long video, so have fun watching that. Hi. Hi. Basically, what I'm doing today is procrastinating as much as I can so that I don't have to read any more of Kisses for Lula, and that's a really bad thing. Already 3 PM at the minute, and I still haven't read any more than the 80-something pages I've already read, so I need to nut down and just get it over with. The book is so cliche. I'm on page 111, and Clockwork Reader, who by the way I've been loving so much recently, is starting a sprint in 18 minutes. I think that with the sprints is the way that I'm going to get through this, because I read faster, because you know it's a sprint, so I don't like take my time reading through the lines. Read faster, it's a lot more fun because it's challenging. I could see like 13-year-old me loving this, but current me is like, no, which I guess it is kind of a kid's book, maybe like a young teen book. But then again, they do reference sex in it quite a bit, so maybe like an older teen book, I don't know. But my tea is basically cold now. He's here! Make another cup of tea whilst I'm waiting for the sprint to start, and then we'll see.
Heaven's an angel. Heaven's an angel. Every night, every day, I put my hands together and pray that it won't be long till you come along. I've been waiting. Never give up hope. I always believed there was someone out there to fill the hole inside of me.
I was in the middle of a readathon. I got 30 minutes into a 40-minute readathon, and then the rain just came out of nowhere. It started flooding it down so fast, just out of nowhere. Like, there was no rain and then it was buckets. You know, like that stereotypical thing you see in movies and you're like, yeah, that doesn't exist in real life. Well, it just happened outside, and the cat is out there somewhere and he hasn't returned. But we did a 20-minute readathon, and then we just did a 40-minute readathon. I had to stop like 25 minutes through. I've read so far 163. I am expecting Shakira and Tia back any minute, and Callum is also on his way. Looks like it's just stopped raining. The earth has that really Nice, smart. No, it's still spitting. Let's get inside. Protect the phone. Protect the phone. And I feel like now people are gonna be here. I'm not gonna get nearly as much read, but I've read 163, did we say? So something that's better than nothing. Freak rain, and the cat's out here somewhere. In case you haven't noticed, Tia's home.
Hi.
Update on Kisses for Lula. I am now on page 200. No, that's not focused. 256, which is chapter 20. I read like 2/3, but I'm leaving it for tonight because I'm done with cheesiness. It's 10:38 and there's a current book sprint thing going on at the minute. It's Maureen Kiwi and I like Maureen, but I just I'm not sprinting anymore with this book.
Sorry.
Read enough of this book. Like, I definitely could finish this today. It's less than 100 pages, but I don't want to.
I don't want to. It's fine.
I'm so done with the cheesiness, but reading it does get it out of the way. She's tried to add mystery into this book, and it's just...
I think you'd be surprised.
It's not a thing though. If I do end up reading more, then I will update you, but I probably won't. I mean, maybe. I am bored. Yeah.
I think it was Ben.
Shakira's home too. Have you read anything this Booktubeathon?
Yeah.
What have you read?
I read On the Other Side. And I'm bored.
Did you finish it?
Actually.
How many pages was that?
400 and something?
Is the character anything like you?
No.
No, so you completed one of the challenges. But I know that I'm probably not going to read for the rest of the night. Child.
Sorry.
So that basically means that this day is over and I'll see you in 2 days with the next vlog. I don't know. Bye!